always like to think with, that we are like, societies are like individuals. We're all scared of dementia because we know that when we start to forget, we lose our anchors, we lose our sense of orientation. And it's true at a social level too, I think, that forgetting the past, and that doesn't mean, just the past that the government likes you to remember, or particular versions of Australian history. I think all the complex, rich, troubling sometimes, but, nevertheless, rich and important, past, the past that we learn from, understanding the complex ways in which Australia as a society has been part of the world, whether through histories of immigration or economic histories or their engagement with international institutions. I think all of those issues, we need to remember that the depth of and complexity of the past. If we forget, we're like the demented person. Well, you do it every day. But also you find a community of people who are willing to read your work and give you feedback. And so that could be a reading group, a writing and reading group. And that's something that you carry with you through your career. I've learned there are two basic kinds of writers in the world. There are the people that think everything through over weeks, and then when they write it down, it's perfect. I'm one of the people that uses a lot of trees, print out a version, cross it all out, change it, have it sit for a while, and then take it out and look at it cold. I think looking at something cold is important because then it's like you're a reader who hasn't got the context to fill in. So because you're not reading what's in your head, you're reading what's on the page, and then you realise what's missing and how you need to make it better. Probably because I always felt so grateful for the opportunity. And as I got older and more senior, people told me that I should learn to feel more entitled rather than grateful. And I think you are supposed to change the way you look at it. But I still think it's extraordinary. It's extraordinary the opportunities academics have in general to learn, to spend their life learning and to be able to, engage students and colleagues and belong to these intellectual communities. But as I've got older, I've actually wanted more and more I've always done things that are about public outreach and try and connect what we do with a broader audience. But I've wanted to kind of have more and more of an impact on policy changes through what we do. And that's a bit harder when you're an historian than if you're in the social sciences, for example. But I think it's still really important. So that's my agenda as I go forward, to try and build multidisciplinary research teams that can respond to what are the huge challenges of the present and make history useful.